There's a rule inside your super that can let you make over $160,000 of tax-effective contributions in a single year from 1st July 2026, according to the ITO. Most people don't even know it exists. And here's the catch that makes it urgent. If your total super balance has been under $500,000, you can use up to 5 years of unused concessional caps at once. But any unused room older than 5 years just expires forever. Let me show you exactly how this machine works, because the timing is where almost everyone loses money. In one sentence, any concessional cap you don't use each year gets stored, and you can spend it later, up to 5 years down the track, according to the ATO. But it's not stored forever. Think of it like a phone plan where unused data rolls over, but only for 5 months, and the oldest month's data disappears the instant a new month begins. That expiry is where the whole story gets interesting. The starting point is the annual concessional cap, which rises to $32,500 from 1st July 2026, according to the ATO. Think of that as a bucket you're allowed to fill each year with pre-tax money that's taxed at just 15% inside super, instead of your normal income tax rate. That bucket holds your employer contributions, any salary sacrifice, and personal deductible contributions all together. Here's what most people miss. If you're on around $90,000, your employer's 11.5% super guarantee contributions come to roughly $10,350, according to the ATO, only about a third of a $30,000 cap. That leaves around $19,650 of unused room every year. And think of it like renting a huge storage unit, but only ever putting one box inside. That empty space is exactly what the carry forward rule lets you fill later. Now stack those leftovers up. At the $30,000 cap running to June 2026, roughly $19,650 unused each year across 5 years is about $98,250 of banked room, according to the ATO. Think of it like 5 years of unused annual leave you're allowed to take all at once. You could make one enormous catch-up contribution, but only before the earliest year quietly falls out of the window. This is why the room is worth chasing. Concessional contributions are taxed at 15% inside super, against a marginal rate that can reach 45% plus the Medicare levy, according to the ATO. Think of it like 2 checkout counters selling the same thing. One charges 15% tax, the other up to 47%. For someone on a 39% rate, every $10,000 they don't contribute via catch-up costs about $12,400 in extra personal tax, and over $100,000 of room, that's around $24,000 gone. Let's make it concrete. Chris is 45, earns $110,000 and has $350,000 in super. Their employer puts in 12,650 hours, leaving 17,350 of unused cap in 2024-25 alone, according to the ATO. Logging into MyGov, Chris finds around $70,000 of banked room across 5 years. Think of it like discovering a forgotten savings account, except this one quietly shrinks every year you leave it alone. So what does using it actually do? At Chris's rate of about 34.5%, including Medicare, $20,000 in their own hands would cost $6,900 in tax, per the ATO scales. Contributed to super, it's taxed at just 15%, $3,000, saving $3,900 immediately. Think of it as redirecting money that was heading straight to the tax office into your own retirement account, where it then compounds for another 20 years. But before I get to the last part, which is the most counterintuitive piece of this, there's a hidden trap that can lock you out entirely. Here's the catch the brochure buries. You can only use catch-up contributions if your total super balance is under $500,000 at the prior 30th of June, according to the ATO. And it's a cliff, not a slope. Cross it by a single dollar, and you lose access to every year of banked room. Think of it like a door that locks the instant your balance ticks over, with all your saved up cap sitting on the other side. If this is useful, subscribe. There's a breakdown like this every week. Now here's the twist most people never expect. Good investment returns can actually push you over the $500,000 line and lock you out. Take someone at $495,000 with $80,000 of banked cap. A strong year could tip them over by 30 June according to the ITO. Then that $80,000 gets invested outside super at 39% instead of 15%, costing about $1,900 in extra tax. Think of it like a tailwind pushing your car right past the exit you needed. The very thing helping your balance grow is what locks the door. So what does this mean for you? Forget the myth that catch-up is only for people over 50. The rule is not age-based, according to the ATO. Anyone with a total super balance under $500,000 can use up to 5 years of unused cap, whether you're 35 or 55. Think of it like a gym membership you've already paid for. Your age doesn't matter, only whether you actually walk in and use it before it lapses. Here's the practical part. First, log into MyGov under Super to see your exact unused cap and which year expires first according to the ATO. Second, confirm whether your total super balance is under $500,000. Third, make a personal deductible contribution and lodge a notice of intent so it counts as concessional at 15%. Think of it like clearing out a fridge before things spoil. Check the dates, use the oldest room first, and don't let a single year expire. The whole game here is timing, using your oldest banked cap before it drops off the 5-year window and staying under that $500,000 cliff. Next, I'm covering how salary sacrifice and personal deductible contributions actually differ, and which one saves you more tax. If you want to catch that one, subscribe so you don't miss it.